We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest? Let's see. Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO.
I can't tell you how much I don't care. I couldn't even tell you how much.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $ JBT Network 1. That's $ JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise-canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
Yo. What's going on? It's your boy MarkyDan, the historian, aka MarkyDan, the boxing historian. And we are back with Friday Night Fights, man. It's been a minute. Me and my guy BVO. BVO already knows my work schedule was a little bit hectic, but I'm back. And I'm excited. I'm excited to bring those old classic fights. I'm excited to talk about those old great fighters. Today, we are going to be breaking down a couple great light heavyweight matchups, or excuse me, a couple great light heavyweight champions. One of these fights is a heavyweight fight between Joe Louis and the great light heavyweight champion Billy Conn, aka Billy Conn, the Pittsburgh Kid. Now, Billy Conn in this fight weighed in at 169 pounds, and I haven't seen any official Joe Louis weights, but it said that Joe Louis weighed anything from 196 pounds to 215 in this fight. So that just lets you know the type of odds that Billy Conn was up against, on top of the fact that he's going up against Joe Louis. So yeah, Billy Conn in this fight really displays great skills, grit, and just I don't know how you could even describe some of the things you witness in this fight. It's just unbelievable how a guy so small can just display so much skill and heart against what you could really consider to be the inevitable. Because Joe Louis is going to get you at some point. But anyway, man, I've talked enough. Let's get to the fights.
From Detroit, Michigan. He's wearing black trunks. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 174, wearing purple trunks.
Salute, BC. Thanks for coming through. Fuck out of here, what? Picture is a little bit funky.
Primo Lopez, the Takeover, two-time undisputed world champion.
A very capable challenger.
41 Polo Ground.
Hold on, y'all. Give me one sec. Try it now.
Former undefeated light heavyweight champion of the world, Billy Conn.
Billy Conn was out there sticking that jab.
Both men dressed almost identically. And not too hard to tell these two hard punching heavyweight. Altogether much bigger
Conn
here.
slips.
Billy Conn comes in. Whoops, a daisy. Little stumble there from Conn. Box on, says our referee. And Conn's record stands at 59 wins, 13 by knockout. Not a huge puncher.
Yo, BBO. Yo, BBO, you on your laptop? This man. I don't know if BBO can hear me, but the picture is playing a little grainy. Forgive me. If you want to follow along, go to 236 in the fight. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna just be commentating because this is an unbelievable fight. Billy Conn was out there fighting his ass off, trying to make sure that Joe Louis didn't beat him to death, which was hard in and of itself. But then Billy Conn had to figure out a way to try and win this goddamn fight. Billy Conn moving. He's up on his toes. He knows he cannot stay stationary with a guy like Joe Louis. And Billy Conn, left hook by Billy Conn, but then Joe Louis came over the top with a right hand that just grazed him. That would have sent Billy out of here. Yeah, Billy was a really skilled fighter, and you can even see it in his stance and the way how he moves around the ring and the way how he holds his hands. He has his own version of the shell, but really early on, another left hook by Billy Conn. If you keep watching, that left hook is going to be the key to Billy Conn winning this fight against Joe Louis. For anybody that is having trouble with the picture and you want to follow along, go to 350 in this fight. That's where I'm at right now. Joe Louis trying to go to Billy Conn's body. This is and it's interesting because this is what I was talking about with the big light heavyweight matchup we have this weekend, which I'm sure maybe when BVO comes or maybe when somebody else comes, maybe we can get into that more. But this is how it's gonna have to be for Bivol to win this fight. He's gonna have to be on that back foot. He's gonna have to make Beterbiev miss. He's gonna have to walk him into shots. And when Beterbiev lands, he's got to find that dog in him. He's got to find that ability to plant his feet and fight back and serve, or if not fight back, then just tie his man up and survive for the round. That's what the fight's gonna come down to. If Bivol has that dog in him, or if he don't. Salute Ant McQueen. Ant McQueen, we watching a couple great light heavyweight champions performances. We're gonna be watching Joe Louis versus Billy Conn. If you want to follow along, brother. Right now we're at 4:50 in the fight, 4:45 actually. But round 3, Billy Khan continues to move, and in that round, I think Billy Khan gained a little bit of confidence because he took one of Joe Louis's best punches, his straight right, clean, and he was still standing. But now Billy, he's playing a long game. Joe tried to come with a hook. Billy parried it. And again with that left hook by Billy Khan. Billy realizes early on in the fight, Joe can't, whatever's happening with Joe, he can't see the left hook. And it was doing damage. Bro, that shit is so badass. A dude outweighing you by 30 pounds, but look, he's standing tall and firing back. They don't make men like Billy Khan no more, bro. Oh my God. Now he's backing up Joe Louis. He's hitting Joe with some combos, bro. That shit is. Bro. Like, just imagine that. Like, matter of fact, I lied. We got Usyk. He beat Tyson Fury, who outweighed him by 30 pounds. So I lied. We do have a modern day Billy Khan that moved up from the lighter weight classes. Something else I really appreciate about this era is the inside fighting, the clinching. What a combination by Billy Khan. Billy Khan was really getting to Joe Louis in this fight. The first time I watched it, I was shocked. I can only imagine the people who were there to see it live. Joe Louis misses a big hook. Billy Khan is outboxing him and making Joe Louis look silly. The referee tries to break him up in the clinch, but it's Joe who's trying to stay in the clinch, not Khan. Khan wants to punch. Joe is trying to manipulate Billy Khan's arms. It's not working for him. Anybody that's trying to follow along, we're at 7 minutes, 10 seconds in this fight. A big left hook by Joe Louis to end the round. I think Khan might have been in some trouble. He was lucky. We head into round, I believe it's number 5. Billy Khan continuing to back up. Joe Louis tries to come over the top with a straight right, misses. Tries to come with a left hook, misses. Comes with a vicious right hook to the body. Doubled Billy Khan over for a second. Khan continues to get back on his shtick, continues to work the jab. Joe Louis with a vicious left hook. Uppercuts to the body. Billy Khan just gets out of the way of that uppercut that would have took his head off. And Joe Louis continues to miss. He cannot land a significant blow on Billy Khan's head. He just uppercut by Joe Louis. Fuck what I was just talking about. Hooks to the body by Joe. But Billy stands his ground. Another hook to the body. Bro, the way how Joe Louis used to throw his punch, this motherfucker had some power. You know he was hurting shit. He would just stand in that clinch and rip it. Rip them hooks. Rip them uppercuts. Now we go into round number 6. Billy Khan continues to be on the back foot, continues to move, continues to give Joe Louis a moving target, something very hard to hit. Short round. I guess they didn't record too much of it, but we go into round 7. Once again, Billy Khan moving around the ring, trying to make Joe Louis's job hard, continuing to score with his jab and left hooks. This fight, also this fight and the Bob Pastor as well as the Jersey Joe Walcott fight. Those fights are what make me really. Oh, big left hook by Billy Khan shook up Joe Louis for a second. But those fights from Joe Louis are what really let me know that I think Ali would have had his way with Joe Louis. I'm talking about Cassius Clay, that guy that Ali that showed up after he beat Sonny Liston. I think he would have had his way with Joe Louis. Just looking at these fights and how he goes up against those styles of Billy Khan and Bob Pastor. Salute Bruce Gas, the coolest OG, the smoking OG. Or I think, matter of fact, excuse me, I think that's somebody else. But salute Bruce Gas, one of the coolest guys on YouTube. Bruce does not have a problem with nobody. The man just smokes his weed and talks his boxing. You know what I'm saying? And big shout out to him for bringing on the legends. He had, I think he had, it was a long time back, but I think he had Donald Curry on the show. Oh, big left hook by Billy Khan, round 8. Joe Louis trying to pressure him, trying to throw something significant, but Billy is really making it hard for him. Oh, big left hook to end the round by Billy Khan. That shit had Joe Louis shook up. Joe Louis was hurt. He looked like he was out of it for a second. Round 10, Billy Khan comes out throwing big rights. He knows he has his man hurt. He knows Joe Louis is in trouble. Another jab. Another jab by Billy Khan. Joe Louis missing with his jab, falling over his feet. Combinations by Billy Khan. Oh, body shot by Billy Khan. Billy Khan is having his way with Joe Louis. Pause, no Diddy right now. And Joe doesn't really have a clue as to how to land his shots. Body shot by Billy Khan backs up Joe Louis. Excuse me, Billy Khan was walking to the wrong corner. I apologize. Yup, the Lone Star Cobra, Donald Curry. No, it was my bad. It was Marlon Starling you had on the show, not Donald Curry, Bruce. My bad. Yeah, and I remember he was talking about how that everybody was saying that he was gonna lose to Donald Curry, but he played with Donald Curry like a toy. Yeah, man. You had some legends on the show, Bruce. Mike McCallum, golly, Tim Witherspoon. I see he's a regular guest. I honestly believe Bruce Gas could probably dig up. Let me not go there. Let me stop. But this is a great fight. Billy Khan continues to work his game plan, continues to make Joe Louis miss and fall over on punches. Whoa, slipped by Billy Khan. Oh yeah, Tim is your co-host. Yeah, I see I see y'all have great chemistry. I could tell that's your boy. Oh, right hook by Billy Khan. Now Billy Khan is pushing Joe Louis backwards. Left hook by Billy Khan. Joe Louis ain't liking what he's getting. Another left hook by Billy Khan. Joe Louis can't get out of the way of them shots. Oh, the left uppercut to the body. It crunched over Joe Louis for a second. So now Billy Khan is now dominating the outfighting and he's dominating the infighting against Joe Louis, a man that outweighed him by over 30 pounds. Billy Khan doing some very intelligent holding and hitting on the side the referee can't really see. The referee spots it, unwraps his hand from around Joe Louis's neck. Uppercut to the body by Billy Khan. Billy Khan knows he has something. He knows that Joe Louis is not himself. The crowd can feel it as well. Oh, big left hook. Combinations by Billy Khan. Joe Louis tries to fight back with an uppercut and a hook behind it. Yup, that's a fact, Bruce. If this was a 12-round fight in today's era, Billy Khan would have been champion. Probably would have been remembered with all the greats. If you're trying to follow along and the picture is pretty grainy, go to 1426 on the Joe Louis video. Round 12. One of the climactic rounds of this fight. Joe Louis once again comes out trying to find Billy Khan, but these fights to me really expose just how bad Joe Louis's footwork were. If you're not standing directly in front of him, he's not going to be able to get you. Or excuse me, he's going to have a hard time getting you. He just follows Billy Khan around in circles if you watch. And Billy just walks him into those left hooks. But now Billy is dominating the infighting, and Joe doesn't really have an answer. Left hook. Oh, big left hook. Joe Louis is hurt. Billy Khan has Joe Louis all over the place. Man, get up out of here. Whatever. I know. It looked like Joe Louis better run like a schoolgirl. Look at him. Shit, Joe is running, nigga. What you got to say? That white boy is whooping his ass. Nah, Joe, look, I didn't say Joe Q. Oh, yeah. Who's Joe Qis? Who is that? Anybody know no Joe Qis? The goddamn bastard, BBO. But what a round from Billy Khan. Let's look at this combination right here. Let's look at this combo. It was a nasty combination. He got hurt with a left hook at the end of it. Left hook to the body, left hook upstairs, right uppercut, left hook behind it. He sees he's hurt, and he follows up with another hook. Perfect combination. Yup, Bruce. That was the problem. All that Pittsburgh bravado came up out of him when Joe Louis was whooping on his ass in the 13th round, and he went with his balls instead of his feet. And he got knocked the fuck out for it. He could have been remembered with the likes of Ali, Esset Charles, Harry Greb. Khan would have been in that category. Joe Louis knows that he has a lot of ground to make up in this fight. He knows that he's going to need a knockout to win. But if you notice, Billy Khan's feet aren't moving very much anymore. He's not up on his toes like how he was earlier on. Was that fatigue? Bruce, do you think that was fatigue or do you think that was overconfidence? I think it might have been a little bit of both. Big right hand over the top by Joe Louis. Shook up Billy Khan for a second. Billy Khan backing up. Right hook by Joe Louis. Uppercut. Left hook by Joe Louis. Has Billy Khan in trouble. Nasty combination by Joe Louis. Billy Khan exchanging with him, though. It's an all-out war. It's a gunfight. Billy Khan hitting him with his own combos. Letting it be known he's going to stand his ground. He's not going to run. Like how BVO said. Left hook upstairs by Billy Khan. The Pittsburgh Kid is proving it tonight. Salute, Melanin Queen. Joe Louis. Stepping forward. Billy Khan. Oh, right hand by Joe Louis. Billy Khan is hurt. Billy Khan is stumbling. Can he survive? Hooks to the body by Joe Louis. Billy Khan trying. Oh, big uppercut. Almost took his head off. Billy Khan trying to tie up. But he's in there with a monster. He's trying to fight back. Right hand stiffens up Billy Khan. Big uppercut. That nigga head almost flew off his shoulders. Billy trying to fight back, but Joe know he has him. Jab upstairs, right hand behind it. Another hook. Billy is close. Another right hand. Uppercut by Joe. Joe knows he has him. Right hand behind it. Hook to the body. Uppercut upstairs. Left right hand, and down goes Billy Khan. Too much. He took too damn much. And he's not going to make it. And Joe Louis knocks out Billy Khan in the 13th round. Billy Khan's challenge for the heavyweight championship of the world ends in a valiant display. But golly, you talk about getting beat to death. Oh my God, Joe Louis murdered him in that last round. Excuse me, unalived him. What's good, Thomas Hill? How you doing, bro?
Man, everything good. I'm just listening to the play-by-play, brother. Blow-by-blow.
Yep. We just got to see the great light heavyweight champion Billy Khan go up against Joe Louis. Just wanted to you know what I'm saying, show some great light heavyweight matchups. You know, we got the super fight this weekend between Bivol Beterbiev. We're gonna break that down later. But the next fight that we got on the fight card is the last fight of the night. Now, if you thought, Thomas Hill, if you thought the last fight that you just saw was a banger, you ain't seen nothing yet. We got Archie Moore taking on the Canadian Yvonne Durrell. I think this was Archie's 7th defense of his light heavyweight title. And yeah, I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just let y'all react. But if the pick, yeah, it's that type of fight, Tommy Hill.
And
If
like
the
I said,
picture is too,
man, like I said, Joe Louis beats Muhammad to death, flat out. Two rounds,
hey,
maybe
you're
three,
entitled to your opinion, big man.
maybe three.
You're entitled to your opinion.
CDO. Come on, CDO.
And you know it's funny. One day we're gonna be seeing Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. They're gonna be watching them fighters like this, like we're watching these great champions now. So it's always good to see the great champions, man. Shout out to the boxing historian, MarkyDan,
Well,
back doing his
Devin
thing.
Haney got a chance to redeem himself, bro. He get in the ring with Ryan and go in there and whoop that tail. You know, we're gonna be seeing a different story about Ryan.
That's a fact. The young
Yeah,
man's
boots is
career is
next.
now over. Joe Louis took a violent beating to Max Schmeling, and he had to come back. So it's just
Yeah.
like you said, BBO. These dudes, we watching their careers unfold, and it's a shame because people are so damn critical and just mean. People are just mean to Devin Haney, man. Golly.
Yeah, for sure. Because Devin Haney ain't did nothing but be a good brother, man. Oakland, California, man. Shout out to Oakland, man. Shout out to Richmond. shout out to the whole Bay Area, man. Shout out to Sac. You know.
Area.
Hey, you know what, man?
But
Shout out to
moving
my
on to the
favorite
next
Bay
fight of
Area
the night.
rapper, Richie Rich. Shout out to Richie Rich.
Hold on, guys. Before
Go ahead.
before you go on, moving on to the next fight of the night. Like I said, Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell. Let's go. Go ahead, BBO. My bad.
Oh no, I was shouting out my boy Richie Rich. I don't know a lot of people don't know who that is. One of my
Richie
favorite
Rich, I
fighters.
know. I know Richie Rich. Richie Rich, nice quick.
Hold on. Miller McQueen said people don't like Devin because of his daddy. That's a shame, man, because his daddy's in his life. They don't like him. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Nah, I actually like Devin. I just know the truth of that.
I don't really get that because I have seen way more obnoxious fathers in boxing than Bill Haney. I'm sorry, I just have. I've seen Robert Guerrero's, but then again, all those fathers were hated, so I can't even. It's the same standard, I guess, because Bill is an obnoxious motherfucker, even if he's not at those guys' level.
Nah. Bill is entertaining, if not obnoxious. I'll tell you this though. That the person that's on the come up is that Schofield Senior. Oh my goodness, man. My man over there.
Yeah.
He threatening folks, man. Like he threatening people that get in the ring and box. This man ain't never
But
boxed a billionaire.
Well, he might want to go to bed.
Archie got his egg cracked.
Oh man, back then there was nothing but good fights, bro. They was getting their head cracked because it was about who was gonna knock the other person's block off. They was in some scraps.
I would
But
have
yeah,
loved
man,
to see Archie Moore versus
I
Roy
have
Jones.
no problem with Devin. But you know, I do have a problem when you're telling people that you're trying to get a fight that you know you can't make. That's a
Oh,
problem that he and his father have been saying for the longest. And unfortunately, man, you know, the chicken came home to roost. And now they got to get that get back. They get that get back, they can make it all right.
hey. And you know what? The thing that you got to remember, Thomas Hill. I know you're a faith believing man. I feel like God is about to bless Lamont Roach. I don't know if you brothers ever heard the story of David and Goliath. I think our brother Lamont Roach Jr. gonna bring us Tank's head on the. Can't wait. He gonna bring.
I mean, I hope he does. Just because I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm sick and tired of the whole drama at 135 and 140. I'm sick of all these dudes in the Four Kings. I want all of them to get beat so they could get off their high horses. Cause I'm gonna be honest, ain't none of them really did shit that I can be proud of. I mean, Dev, like undisputed, yeah, that's cool, but like you beat Cambosis. That Hall of Fame shit don't mean nothing. Matter of fact, I didn't even think Dev was a Hall of Famer, to be honest, because Corey Spinks ain't in the Hall of Fame. Jermaine Taylor ain't in the Hall of Fame. So y'all got some more work to do. Stop with this high horse shit. Oh, I'm pound for pound. I'm the face of boxing. Y'all still got more work to do.
I mean, because we all know the face of boxing is Canelo Alvarez. You know, let's not play these stupid games.
So with that statement you just made, my man said he could retire right now and he'd be Hall of Fame right now.
Who?
I don't
Kieran
agree with that.
Devin?
Devin Haney said that. Devin Haney said that he could retire right now. And of all the boxers that's fighting right now, he's the only one who could retire right now and be Hall of Fame. See, that's the stuff that I
Okay, now
talk about.
that's the stuff right there that I can't protect Devin with, because you got niggas like Inui, you got Usyk, you got Terrence Crawford. What are you talking about?
I knew he is different, man.
What
He
are
a
you talking
Japanese
about,
Floyd
dude?
Mayweather. But I'll say this. Since y'all both hating on young Dev.
No hate, bro. I'm giving you his words. How the
Expect
hell?
this from Thomas Hill, man. He got nothing. He got that's that
CVO,
pride. Oh, I respect it though. But
CVO, CVO. All I'm
How you
doing,
call him at CVO?
because every now and again he loses himself and he go into cat mode. So,
here,
so I'm giving him the
Hell
new
no.
moniker CVO when he started doing that. I gave nothing but his word. How am I hating, bro? That's all I want to know. I'm just telling you what my man said.
I'm just saying. You know what? This what it is, and this is my last time talking about this. You respect the guy in Tank who protects racists like Ryan Garcia, who calls us N
You mean the
word.
person that you was dancing around some bros when he
Yeah, BBO, nah,
that
BBO.
same
Hell nah.
that same guy?
Hell nah.
Man,
Hell nah.
let me
You
get
ain't finna try to do the fucking
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $ JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Konichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle, our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network One. That's JBT Network One. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
Yo, shout out to Big Dre on the drop. Um, we doing big things over here at JBT. But back to the situation we were just talking about, man. Shout out to Devin Haney, always standing up for black people. Shout out
You're
to
ridiculous,
Water.
man. You're ridiculous.
Shout out to Deontay Water as well for standing up for
Yeah,
black people.
that's my
And
guy.
you know, and like I said, I love Tank. Tank's my brother. He's my brother, and I love him. But I just want him to stop standing next to racists, man. That's all I want. That's all I want. It's all good.
Hey,
Now, BBO, I can give you this much credit. You have learned the errors of your ways, and you've recently denounced Ryan Garcia. I will give you credit for that.
Yeah, I don't. I
but
don't
by
talk.
that same token, Marky, asking which monkey wants the banana.
Yeah, yeah. And then he doubled down on that shit the other day. He said some other stuff about bananas and Bud.
Well, Bud Crawford's disrespectful. You don't know what he could have said to him. It is what it is, man. I think it's a bad.
Theo is
I'm messing
disrespectful.
with you, man, because in all honesty, boy, if it generates a fight, oh well, that's what he said his purpose was. So I'm gonna stick to that. That means he should be at every time Tank or Bud have anything that has a press following it and covering it. He need to be right on a bumper, be like, yo, so what about that fight though?
You know what Teal should do? He should go to Bud or Tank and slap him right in the mouth, and I bet you he'll get the
Why
fight.
you don't go slap Boots?
We're hurt Boots, man. We're hurt Boots. We beat Boots in the amateurs. Don't
Then
forget that.
go hurt him.
I want to see Tank fight Boots. That's what I want to see Tank fight. I want to see Tank there to be great and fight Boots. Because we seen Floyd fight Miguel Cotto, so why can't Tank fight Boots? Just that simple.
See, and therein lies where I was gonna go with it. Eventually, eventually, that's what's gonna have to happen, right? He's gonna have to fight somebody that's much bigger than him for it to be a competitive fight because the people in and around his size, they pretty much don't pack what is necessary to get him off of him. So that's why even when he fights the Shakurs and even when he fights the Devins and even if he fights the Lomas, it won't they would have not been as good as they were pegged to be or told to be or advertised to be if they don't get the job done. It's
I
gonna
really
be
want to see that Loma fight, though. I ain't gonna lie. I really want to see that Loma fight. I was
Yeah,
sad
me
Loma
too.
well,
did.
well, let me tell you how that Loma fight ends.
He ain't gonna
Loma
just walk through
out
Loma.
on his back. Yeah. No. Nobody has done Loma dirty. And even in his last couple of fights, Loma has proved to look like he was the sharper, more skilled fighter in the ring.
Yeah.
That's going to all blow over when he gets in the ring with Tank and Tank put him on his back. He's going to be like, oh, he was old and washed. But he wasn't old and washed when he knocked Cambosos out, and he was the only one who did that.
I
He
mean,
wasn't old and washed when he was having your boy Devin Head look like a bobblehead in the car. But
he
he the
almost
only one
beat
that done
TL.
that.
Loma almost beat TL. I ain't
No,
gonna lie. He came out
Loma
strong.
would have fought any of those rounds in the first 6 rounds. He would have won that fight, but he didn't fight. But
Yeah,
I
he
give
dominated
T.O.
TL.
his credit. T.O. did fight a heck of a fight because I didn't think he had it in him, and he definitely showed me that I was wrong.
You know,
But
that
what I'm
fight
saying
reminded
is,
me of Floyd fighting Arturo Gotti. That's kind of how that fight reminded me of. You know,
that was a massacre, bro.
You are. Yeah,
That was
I'm gonna try to not to disrespect you, BBO, but that's just inaccurate.
you said again.
That's no, I said I'm gonna try not to disrespect you, BBO, but that statement you just made is just it's just inaccurate.
Just like when Kid Galahad dominated Sugar Ray Leonard. I mean Sugar Ray Robinson. That's inaccurate too.
Kid who?
Kid Galahad.
Oh, Kid Gavilan. Oh,
yeah. He said
I mean
Galahad the
that. I
first
mean
time, but
that's your opinion,
Gavilan.
BBO. I mean that's your opinion.
I know what he meant.
Who won?
You don't know for a fact. You don't know for a fact that Gavilan dominated Sugar Ray Robinson.
We read that Gavilan won, didn't we? Okay.
It said that in the opinions of the reporters at ringside, they thought he won.
That's all we need, man. We only need
But
facts.
that don't sound like domination, nigga.
I don't know. You know, but like I said, brothers ever been to church, man?
Domination is this. Before you go into the church thing, man, domination is what Devin Haney did to Cambosis. Domination is what Maxie Hughes did to Cambosis.
You
That's domination. Domination is what your boy Shakur did to
Insatiable.
Conceição. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But no matter how you put it, man,
yeah.
we all love Tank. I think Tank is the best tomato can killer in boxing. I just want to see him fight somebody, man. I really do. I just want to see him
Me
fight
too.
somebody. He fight the same style all the time. Fight somebody that's a little tricky, man. Come on. As my daughter say, tricky. Shout out to the cartoon Blue. He's tricky, man. Fight somebody that's tricky, man. Stop beating up people you know. How many times can you go to a line service or wait till it's low tide and get you an opponent? Fight somebody, man, with a pulse, man. Fight a brother, man. That's what I want. Not a prospect like Frank Martin. Fight a real brother like Shakur. You know, he broke his head at the bodega. We all know that. That was sad. He bust his hand, sweeping at the bodega. But he gonna be back. And when he get a new broom, I want to see what happened with Tank and Shakur. That's what we want to see. Or we know Tank don't want Williams Zepeda, the monsters, Williams Zepeda, all the way from Mexico, man. We know he don't want to fight my boy Zepeda. They call Zepeda the cleanup man. He that dude that be back when they be passing out some umbrellas. He be the one cleaning the elephant poop at the end. Shout out to my man Zepeda. He a monster.
CDO right here, this finest right now here. Love me some CDO.
And
But hey, I want, but the truth be told, man, I want the fights too, bro. And I mean, I'm not happy at all with Lamont Rose. I don't think it's the bad a fight as everybody else is portraying it to be. I think it's a much better fight than, let's say if Shakur were able to fight Cordina, it was a much better fight than that. But I mean, Cordina's a good fighter as well too. So like, I wouldn't hold that against Shakur because you got to realize that he's over at that outfit. So you got to fight their fighters because these people want to make the profit. They want to make the most profit they can while they have to pay these people. And to me,
you know
that's
what fight
what
I
gets
want to
lost.
see, man? You know what fight I really want to see, all jokes aside?
What's that?
I want to see T.O. versus Brian Norman Jr. I want to
Yeah,
see that
I'd like to
fight.
see that
Yeah, I
too, but I
wouldn't
don't
mind
think that's
seeing
a
that.
fight that I don't think that's a fight that Tio wants to see.
I,
But
no, I,
that's another monkey that can get the banana though, right? Don't you think?
no, I ain't gonna talk like that about Josh.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because you said I was supporting a racist and so was Tank. I just wanted to make sure we was on the same level.
Hey, I just want to say this. No, we got a chance to speak to Brian Norman Sr. He's a good brother, man, God fearing man. So I just
Yeah,
want to.
that's my
I don't.
guy.
I didn't want to see his son get hurt real bad. So I'm glad that they waited on that fight because Till like to hurt people like he did Josh Taylor, man. So I'm just glad he waited on that. But at the end of the day, I think Till getting with Eddie Reynoso as his new trainer. I don't know if people heard about that. He's gonna have Eddie Reynoso as his full-time trainer. So I'm excited about that.
Who Tio is?
Yeah,
Wow.
his plan is to sign with Team Canelo once he gets done with litigation with Top Rank because I don't know if people understand. Canelo just put 150, I think it's $150 million investment. Like I don't know what they call it. He basically got an investment set up to start Canelo Alvarez promotions. So, and Tio's gonna be his first fighter, so he gonna get his Oscar De La Hoya on, Floyd Mayweather on, and we know Canelo's an honest man. He know how to make that money, man. You heard it. I don't know if y'all seen the Sway in the Morning interview. Canelo was dropping some jewels, man. Canelo knows the game on a really deep level, man. Like I didn't know Canelo was that intelligent, man. He's up there. He's a smart guy, man. He's a smart guy. And you know what's a smart guy? Tank Davis. Getting Leonard Ellaby as the CEO of Tank Davis Promotions was a great idea. What do you guys think?
You can't go wrong with Mr.
I
Heyman.
mean,
That's the man.
Yeah, but I was
Leonard
shocked that he
is
bought Leonard.
Leonard is Leonard is the ultimate yes man. So yeah, he's the perfect guy to have out in front of the media taking bullets for terrible matchups. So yeah.
I don't know, man. Leonard is one of those rare promoters that never lies, man. He always tells the truth. So I gotta give Leonard his respect. He don't be lying. At least he ain't a liar, man.
Leonard said that Tank versus Rolly reminded him of Hagler versus Hearns. Shut up.
I know he said that.
That's not even a lie. That's just an abomination, my nigga. The fact that that came out of a human being's mouth.
You know what fight I was watching? Salvador Sanchez versus Rose in 1980, man. Rose beat Salvador Sanchez head in. I'm gonna ask you this, Thomas. Do you think Salvador Sanchez was overrated?
No, no. Like I don't think Errol Spence is overrated. I think at times, you're not at your best, and I think that you can be taken advantage of in that situation because you're fighting against top level competition. So if you saw anything that looked like he got advantage taken over him, it could have been that he just wasn't at his best that night, and Rose looked pretty good and sharp that night and was causing a little bit of trouble. But nah, not by no stretch of the imagination is that man overrated. Because you can go look at a lot of other fights, and he's sitting there dominating folks.
Yeah. I always wanted to see him and Duran get it on. I guess they just never fought, but that would have been a great fight. I would have loved
Almost definitely would have been a
Yeah,
great fight.
I wanted to see yeah, that would have been a great fight, BBO, but I wanted to see Arguello versus Duran. And that
ooh,
fight could have happened.
that would have been a good fight too. You know what's a fantasy fight
That
that
would have
people
cool.
can you guys imagine Salvador Sanchez versus Inoue Inoue? That would be crazy. I
No,
couldn't
that's what I was just talking about it the other day. I was mad that they don't have no I don't know that for a fact, but I know they don't have Salvador Sanchez in the game. I wanted to just play with that matchup a little bit. That shit would have
we
been cool.
yeah,
You could have brought Salvador Sanchez out to the Tokyo Dome in the game and
yeah.
have him fight Inui, or have him come out to the what's that place that Chavez fought at that had like 130,000 people?
Was that the
Either
Alamo
which
dog?
way, that would have been a cool matchup.
Yeah. Man, you know this fight, man, Archie Moore is dominating him, bro. It's crazy.
He is, but Archie's been dropped 4 times already.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if you see people get dropped now, people say somebody lost, but every time Archie got up, he was like dominating him, man. It was crazy. Like, what's his name? Floyd
Yeah, he
Patterson was
was.
famous for that. He would get dropped and dropped and dropped, and then he come back and really kick your head in. So
Yeah, he has Darrell's style down. He has the way how he throws his punches down. So Archie's just trying to roll it every time he comes in with them wide hooks. And then he's just stiffing them up with that 1-2. Cause that right from Archie is something nasty.
yeah, Archie was out there causing damage. What you think, Thomas?
Yeah,
What about?
Archie a beast. Archie a beast. But like you said, man, back then, you had to fight for your living. You really was fighting to feed your family.
Yeah,
So that's why those fights happened more often, and they were ferocious because where else can you go? You can feed your family like that, and it don't take all day. And on top of that, you can eat for a pretty good long time. So pay
shout
bills
out to the
happen.
Tavern, man. Shout out to the Tavern, man. He ducked me, but shout out to Cash Sports for stepping up and going against the original man sent by God BBO. Salute to you, Cash. And I'm
Salute,
going to
Chad.
smoking, but I appreciate Cash stepping up, man. I really do.
Yeah, you guys can like, comment, and subscribe to my good brother Kaz at Kaz Sports, the box historian.
And my man Cash is sharp, man. But you know what? I got my secret weapon, MarkyDan, man, the historian, man. So, we got this one, man. We got this in the bag. We all know that Floyd would have beat Tommy Hearns fairly easy because Tommy Hearns second for a left hand. So
Nigga, you know that. Don't say
it would have
we.
been. It was easy. Man, come on, bro. Floyd would dominate Thomas Hearns, bro. At 47,
The
come on.
only way for Floyd to win that fight would be to get on the inside, where I do think he probably has the better inside game. But how does he get past Tommy Hearns' jab?
You got to shell up and go to the body like he would do with that solar plex punch.
Tommy is just gonna beat his arms up with his jab though,
But one thing
and his
about
rights.
But Tommy always left himself open, man. If you think about it, he always got hit in the mouth. He's going to leave Floyd room to hit him in the mouth. And that's the
That
thing.
was only when Hagler got on the inside. That was when Leonard got on the inside and started hitting him. That's when Barkley came in and hit him with big hooks on the inside. Like, Hearns never really lost fights where it was technical and he had time to just be out at distance and jab you and pick you apart. That's Hearns loves that shit.
He's
But
going to
when
bring the
dudes would
fight
get
to
on the
him.
inside and brawl with him, that's when he'd go down. I don't think Floyd has that kind of style in him.
He would have
Not
to
at
go like he
147.
did at lightweight, to just walk him down and go in there. I mean, you forgot Floyd used to be real flat-footed at 130.
Nigga, Floyd ain't walking no damn Tommy Hearns down at 147. You out of your mind.
I don't know.
Floyd couldn't even walk down he couldn't walk down Miguel Cotto at 154.
Mad Chad, what's up, man?
Yo,
Mad
BVO.
Chad.
Shout out to boxing, the greatest sport in the world, and shout out to you fellas, man. Got the old school fights going on, and shout out to Friday night. And when we talk these fights, it's just totally make pretend, because I think of Larry Holmes boxing the shit out of, Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? Like someone was talking to me. I was at the gym there, and someone said, "Oh, Fury." I go, "I'll tell you right now, Larry Holmes would box that Gypsy King's fucking ears off, bro. What are you talking?" I go, it's all opinion. Because who knows? Maybe Fury could beat Holmes. Because I don't know for sure. But I'm just telling you, if there was a gun to my fucking head, the Mexican cartels got me and they got to make a bet. And they go, "Wow, we got fucking Larry Holmes versus Tyson Fury in their prime." I'm fucking saying Larry Holmes. I'm standing up and saying, "Go make your fucking money, bro." Larry Holmes is boxing this fucking dude's ears off. You know what I mean? And that's just, and people could argue me differently. It's just an argument, and it's fun to talk about. But no one's really right, to be honest. Who knows of Floyd? Floyd's one of the greatest fighters that I've ever seen in my life. I mean, the motherfucker could fucking box. I mean, he came out of the womb. When he was in the womb, he was hearing the bag being hit. I mean, that's from a fighting family. That's like a secretariat. You know how much secretariats, with these studs, horses, like Floyd's a stud, bro. And he fucking played the system. He fucked up. He changed the game, bro. And but I don't know if he beats Hearns. I think Hearns beats the fuck out of him. But who the fuck knows? I mean, Floyd never lost. I don't fucking know. It would be a hell of a fight. I'd love to see it. Maybe if we all get to heaven, you know what I mean? We could see it. And but until then, it's fun to talk about. But really, who knows?
I would say I see what you're saying, but Tyson Fury, when he fought Klitschko the first time, was terrific, man. You can't really look at Fury now after them Deontay Wilder wars because he's not the same. I don't see him beating Usyk. He's not. Him and Deontay Wilder both take a pound of flesh out each other. They're not the same. I mean, that noodle got scrambled, getting hit like that by a dude like that. I don't know, but Tyson Fury was that 08, 09. Oh no, Tyson Fury, he could even been better if he would have been more disciplined. But Tyson Fury,
but he's never beaten Larry Holmes, bro. I mean, I'm just letting you know, gun to your head, gun to any boxing mind's head that's seeing Larry Holmes fight. You just know it's a no-brainer
You got to
that are
remember that Larry
prime.
Holmes fought a
Yeah,
bunch
I
of
mean,
guys
but
that the
that
Ali
ain't
had
no
beat
brainer though,
everybody.
man.
He
Yeah, that
Ali had
ain't
beat
To
no
me, it
brainer
everybody.
because
is. To me, it is,
Larry
Marky. To
Holmes
me, it
has a.
is.
Oh yeah, my bad. That's it's your opinion, Matt Chat. But I was just saying, Larry Holmes, he had some real tough fights in his career, like against Ronaldo Snipes, Mike. What's the name of the bull? The real muscular dude. They say it looked like Hercules. Mike something. I think it
Mike
was Mike
Weaver.
Green or something.
Mike Weaver.
Mike
Mike
Weaver.
Weaver was
Yeah,
on
that
the.
was another
Mike Weaver
tough
was a
fight.
bad mother. Mike Weaver would be knocking the fuck out of these fellas today, bro. He'd
Yeah.
take Bacoli and fucking Big Baby Anderson and Andy Ruiz and make mincemeat of those motherfuckers, bro. Mike Weaver was a
I would give
fucking
you Big
monster,
Baby.
bro.
I'll give you
And
Big
people
Baby.
just don't even talk about Mike Weaver, but that motherfucker brought the heat, bro.
Yeah, he could fight. He could definitely
No, he
fight.
He
almost
could
had
fight.
Larry the fuck up out of here. Larry had to come
Larry
out
beat
of
Ray
nowhere
Mercer with a
with a
fucking
surprise
torn retina.
uppercut.
He beat Ray Mercer, that fucking hit hard at one of the hardest punches that no one really talks about. Ray Mercer was a fucking killer, bro.
That's
Larry
a
beat him
fact.
with a torn retina. His retina was he couldn't even see him. He had to fucking go toe to toe with Ray after he was past his prime.
Af-
He beat Spinks. I
After
thought he
how
beat
many years
Spinks
outside
because
of the
Rocky
ring, Matt Chat?
Marciano, they were protecting that fucking Rocky Marciano thing. He told
Yeah.
the world Rocky couldn't wear his fucking jock strap, and they fucking hated Larry because he was post fucking Ali. The fucking world hated. Larry's one of the greatest fighters that Mad Chad's ever seen step in the fucking ring. You knock him down, you get buzzed. He fought everybody for 7 fucking years post Ali. And that motherfucker was when he with Eastern Assassin pull up the fucking when he hops over the fucking cars. No one fucked with fucking Larry fucking Eastern Assassin fucking Holmes. I'll go to the grave with that. I'll go to the grave with that. I'll go to the grave with that. Larry Holmes fucking beats Usyk. Larry Holmes beats Usyk. I'll tell
Oh,
you
I
that
think
that
Big Daddy
Ukrainian
Bo
would
beat.
have
I
his
think
Hey,
Big
fucking.
but
Daddy Bo beat
Larry Holmes was
Larry
jumping
Holmes.
over cars,
When Larry Holmes fought
Tyson
Jerry
Fury gonna be
Cooney, there
kicking
was
the
no
shit
one
out
in
of
the world
Dusty.
beating Larry Holmes that night. There was no one beating Larry Holmes.
I think
He
Big Daddy
fought
Bo
Ernie
was
Shavers
choppy.
twice. Ernie Shavers hit harder than Wilder. Ernie Shavers fought every motherfucker there. Ernie hit like a truck. Ernie, when he hit you, your fucking toes curled up, bro. And Larry fought him twice, bro, right there in the fucking. Ernie had hair. Ernie was a fucking killer, bro. Larry fought everybody for 7 years. That Ken Norton fight, 15 fucking rounds. Fucking
Oh,
and
that's
honestly,
my
I'm
favorite
emotional
fucking
about
fight of
the
all
sport. I
time.
get emotional about this sport. Hagler's my favorite fighter, but Larry Holmes is on my Mount Rushmore. Even though Mike Tyson beat him, Larry Holmes fought fucking killers, and,
Now
and, and Tyson did
you
what he
know that
had to
Big
do.
Daddy Bo would really bust Larry Holmes up. You know that, right? You know Big Daddy Bo would hurt him. I'm
Well,
gonna
I
go.
get it, but
Oh,
a prime Larry Holmes, I gun to my head, gun to my head, gun to my head. I think Mike Tyson got lucky. He got him, no training, just some money. But if he would have, if Mike Tyson would have been Jerry Cooney that night, Jerry Cooney hit him in the nuts. Fucking, he went Andrew Galata on that motherfucker, and Larry Holmes was fighting this big fucking hype. Not a hype job. Jerry Cooney was a bad motherfucker. And Larry, that night that Larry stepped in the ring with Cooney, good luck with any fucking heavyweight from any fucking era beating that fucking version of Larry fucking Holmes.
He might
well,
got a
I will
point.
agree
He
with you,
can fight,
man,
but I'll tell
Chad.
you this: I think Big Daddy
I,
Bo drops him.
And Larry will get up. I
nah,
give you my word. He'd get the fuck up.
Because Big Daddy Bo
well,
could
I don't
box,
know how you
he
could
could
really
punch.
say that though, BVO, because when you think about it, Bo's peak was only for one fight. After that, all his undisciplinedness started to, or I don't know what the word would
He
be.
got
The
old overnight.
undisciplinedness would
He
start to
got old
show.
overnight. Got old overnight.
Exactly. So I would take a chance on Larry winning that fight more so than I would Bo. I think Larry would probably beat him up. And I think
Larry
Bo would
clean,
probably
bro.
fade it late in that fight.
The way
Larry was
Bo
clean, bro.
dominated Evander Holyfield, bro, we
He ain't
never
never
seen
dominated
Evander get
Holyfield.
when he knocked him out.
No, I'm talking about the Bo that. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm talking about the Bo that specifically after the first Holyfield fight. Because that first Holyfield fight, that's it for Bo. He didn't really. I think that was his peak. After that, the man went on a year long tour around the world. built a kitchen in his bedroom, had a mansion, and was eating his way through his money. He was done at that point.
You said a brother had
I
a
don't think
kitchen
he
in
could
his
have fucked with no
bedroom.
Larry Holmes, especially if he was the champ.
It was he was a shooting star, right? He rose through it and just dominated. Like Riddick at his peak performance, and he's given any heavyweight from any era. When Riddick was at the top of his game, he would give any heavyweight from any era, from any intergalactical fucking station. If you're an alien listening, Riddick Bowe in prime form is given. I don't know if he's winning, but those are all just make pretend fights. But I just guarantee you this: he's given whoever he steps when that bell rings. He's given whoever the Larry Holmes, fucking Rocky Marciano, fucking Mike Tyson, fucking George Foreman. I don't give a fuck who it is. He's giving him a fucking handful. That's a fact, bro. And if you don't understand that, you're in the wrong sport. Because Riddick Bowe was a bad motherfucker. When he was at peak performance, that motherfucker was intergalactical fucking superpower.
Hey, I'll say this, man. Shout out to MarkyDan. MarkyDan got the most cussing show on BBO box. Shout out to MarkyDan. Puerto Rican
Hey, I
Free,
got it
what's
from
up,
Man
man?
Chan, BBO.
Puerto Rican Free, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Hey, man. We
Really
getting ready,
old.
we about to get ready for the Rise podcast, but make sure y'all check it out, man. The West Indian guy. I don't know why he's not using his accent, but West Indian Marky is back. We got the fights back. We got Puerto Rican Free in the house, man. We got Mad Chad in the house. Hey, and we doing some big things over here at BBO Boxing, but definitely check out the Rise podcast. They're coming on next. Like I said, we're gonna be giving y'all our entertainment. Shout out to MarkyDan coming back. And we got it. You got anything for us before we get out of here?
Nah, I think a lot of y'all underestimate Larry Holmes, how good Larry Holmes was. Larry Holmes was a guy that a lot of people couldn't deal with, as far as in the heavyweight division. He was a hell of a boxer, and it wasn't his fault that the guys that was in his division at the time wasn't that great. But Larry Holmes, I mean, he was everything that Muhammad Ali wasn't. He was bigger. He had a better jab, and I think he was a little more. He had a little more dog in him than Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was a finesse.
Oh, come on. You can't go there. Can't go there. I was all with you, but you can't go there, bro.
Muhammad was a dog, bro.
Come on. You can't
Muhammad
call
Ali
the
was a
dog an
finesse
Ali.
heavyweight. He wasn't a
No,
dog.
that
He
dude was a
finesse.
dog, bro. Ali,
He wasn't a
Holmes
dog.
was the only person that ever stopped him, bro. Ali had dog, bro. That's the GOAT. You can never put anybody with the GOAT, bro.
He wasn't.
Come
he
on,
wasn't
Ali's
a,
the GOAT. That's unquestionably, undeniably, the GOAT of all time boxing is Muhammad fucking Ali. He had the most dog in him. He had the best jab. He had the best footwork. He had the best fucking counterpunching. He had the best fucking everything. He could fight on the ropes. He could fight center ring. He could move.
Hold on.
He's the GOAT. He's the Michael Jordan of boxing, bro. Ali's the Jordan of boxing.
Hold on, Chad.
Be quiet a little bit.
Let Free respond.
Muhammad Ali said out his own mouth, Larry Holmes' jabs was better than his. He said it out his own mouth. So I take his word over yours.
But
unless your name is Muhammad, I'm taking his word.
Yeah, but he wasn't talking about Cassius Clay when he was in the Olympics, when he was jabbing Sonny Liston. He was talking about Muhammad. He didn't say Cassius Clay. Cassius Clay had a better jab than Sugar Ray Leonard. Cassius Clay had the greatest jab of all time.
Muhammad Ali said Larry Holmes had a better jab than him. He said it. I'm taking his word over yours. Everybody want to say, oh, no, this, but when it comes out of the own person's mouth, you got to take his word. He's the one that's in the ring. He's the one that's using the jab. He said Larry Holmes' jab is better than his.
You got a point.
He said his jab was better. I mean, that's that man's opinion. If he said, I gotta agree with him.
Who do you rate higher, Ali or Holmes? So I'm just saying, dog. Who do you think has more dog? I'm just saying. I think the dog.
I'm not saying Muhammad Ali was a bad fighter. I still think he's the GOAT. I'm just saying he was a finesse heavyweight. He wasn't a dog. He wasn't somebody that
finesse.
goes in
You
there
watch the
and
George
ball
Foreman?
it out.
You watch the George Foreman fight, dog?
No, he was a finesse heavyweight. He was a finesse.
That wasn't finesse against George Foreman, bro.
When I say finesse and not a dog, I'm talking about a dog is somebody like Arthur Bertollet. He just stalked you down. Sean Porter, he just stalked you down.
I get it. I get that. I get that. I get it. I get it.
Those are dogs.
Yep.
Those are dogs. Yep. Finesse heavyweight, a finesse fighter is guys like Floyd Mayweather in his later years. Sugar Ray Leonard. He was a finesse heavyweight. He was a boxer. He was a boxer first. That's why I say he was more of a finesse heavyweight.
Ali fought Cleveland, like where he was like looking like a dog on welterweight when he was fighting Cleveland. Like he wasn't trying to knock him out. He was just
he was a boxer.
Just,
he wasn't a dog. Like a dog is somebody that's going in there and just walking you down. Larry Holmes will walk you down and try to stop you. Muhammad Ali was more so he'll box you. Larry Holmes could box too, but he had those moments where he'll just walk you down and try to stop you. There was someone else the same
Ali in his prime. Ali in his prime beats Holmes. Ali in his prime beats Holmes. Ali in his prime beats Holmes. If seeing all Parkinson's up and shit, if Ali in his prime, he beats the shit out of Larry Holmes. Ali beats the fuck out of anybody that ever stepped into the ring. Ali is the GOAT. Michael Jordan, if you've got a basketball team, you want Jordan. If you're a trainer, if you're going into the fucking ring, you want Muhammad Ali as your boxer. Because this motherfucker was next level, intergalactical, the GOAT of all boxing. We're all boxing fans here, and he is the greatest of all time. Muhammad Ali is the greatest boxer that ever stepped into the ring. There's no doubt about it, Muhammad Ali.
No, he very well may be able to beat Larry Holmes in his prime. He very well may be able to beat him. We will never know because he never fought Larry Holmes in his prime. That's just your opinion. That's not a fact.
But he boxed his ear. They sparred for years. They sparred for years, and he beat the shit out of him sparring for years until he got old.
But anything happens.
Those are facts. Ali beat everybody. He's the GOAT for a reason.
If you watch boxing long enough, like you claim you do, you know anything happens in the sport of boxing. So just because a fighter is a better talent, has better skills, doesn't mean he always wins. If that was the case, Muhammad Ali wouldn't have the losses that he had because he was more talented than most of the guys he fought. He was more talented than just about everybody that he fought. So if that was the case, he wouldn't have the losses. So just because we believe that he would win doesn't mean that he would.
Well, I'll put like this.
I agree with that because Larry Holmes will get prime for prime. They give each other problems. Who knows?
That's just some Puerto Rican trick. But I said, man, nobody beats Joe Louis in his prime. And we getting ready for the Rise podcast, and we gone. Peace.
We really boxing. Who wanted the battles? I didn't know you could cook up like that. Let's see. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video. Put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO. Bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't